As well as my engine being an oil leaker, my forks also leak oil, so this is a wee job to try and remedy that. And the first job was a tussle to remove the split pin so I could release the brake cable. It's incredibly easy to remove the front wheel in a C15. Once the brakes are released, all you have to do is release these bottom spindle clamps. The oil can be drained by removing the oil drain plugs at the bottom of the forks. For me, an M8 socket fitted really nicely. Someone had used metric bolts for the mudguards. I'm not bothered with that because I prefer metric anyway. There's less range. Rotating the lower fork sliders made it easy to remove the mudguard once the mudguard studs were out the way. Remember to release the clamp bolts. I forgot on the other side. Whoops. Thankfully I had this socket from Mini and Land Rover days. I screwed the top bolts in just a few threads and then used a block of wood to protect the surface of the bolts and then give it a good wallop with a heavy persuader. The fork came out quite easily then. Now, I haven't seen anywhere on YouTube the strip down of a C15's forks, so I'm going to strip this fork down and maybe it'll be of help to somebody. This is what seems to be needed in the strip down here. We've got to release the oil seal holder. Now I'm using a Stilson wrench. Rupert Ratio advises using a Jubilee clip, but I'm probably going to replace this holder. And inside there's the fork spring. We remove the holder. I think one of the reasons I could have been having an oil leak is there's only one seal fitted to the oil seal holder down there. It's pretty ropey looking. Now we need to release from the bottom. Now I'm using an 8mm socket for this. It fits pretty good. This releases the shuttle valve, or whatever it's called. That's it. And this can be withdrawn now. Now my bushes and spacer are coming out easily. So we've got this bush and we've got this spacer, and then inside here we have the shuttle valve. Now the most difficult thing seems to be to get at this bush here. So again I will clamp in the vise using pieces of aluminium. I'll clamp it here. Now I fortunately had this old adjustable C-hook spanner. That takes that collar off, but it still seems to need a little bit of persuasion to get the bush off. The bush off. That is the forks stripped down.